welcome back to How to Hit a Man. I'm BurningDogFace. And, last time I forgot to take a photo, and judging on where it is on the map, I'm thinking it's that book of poisons. Oh, I did put the walking cane down. Hello, Emma. I startled you again.
Why did it have to break on me now? This is the last thing I need.
Poison dosage table scan.
Showing lethal
No idea
dosages
what I
for
need
the
to
poison
fix it.
used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlisle is next in line for a poisoning.
So yeah, it's probably Emma. Okay, with that done, now I guess I got to go talk to people. Right. Okay, I don't know that I even have any notes right now. Having said that, that's not going to stop me from completing the next part of the operation.
What a piece of junk.
Hello, Emma.
Emma Carlisle.
Oh, you startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these
Are you
plants.
schizophrenic or
Not much
something?
of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me.
Not
If you'd
wanna talk in here.
excuse me.
This makes me wonder what happens if I use the wrench to actually fix that. Will she just go ahead and murder Alexa and I can just go? That would be the, the first time.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginea blossom. They were his favourites.
I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all of us.
But there's a challenge for killing everyone in the fucking family. This would be a good spot for Emma since she goes and stands right next to the swamp.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlisle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed.
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Emma Carlisle, viable suspect. She claims to have gone to bed with an awful migraine when Gregory and Edward had a drink around 8 p.m. last night. Emma says Zachary's company was always awkward due to his all-consuming fascination with plants. She says she considers Madame Carlisle at least partially responsible for his supposed suicide. I do think that that was her trying to be clever in 47's way, that Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. Because she allowed Zachary to become a recluse. Lastly, Emma states that she has seen nothing out of the ordinary except that Zachary appeared depressed after the apparent loss of his sister, Madame Carlisle. That is Madame. Son of a bitch.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all his rare plants now.
I know, Oliver, I know. We shall all miss him dearly.
I guess it makes sense that the gardeners would be close to him, huh? Since they would actually be able to carry on a conversation about the nitty-gritty of plants. My impression of the British aristocracy is... Oh, hey, a wrench. I better take that so Emma doesn't find it. My impression of the British aristocracy is that they don't get their hands dirty. Is that a laptop? Yes, but it isn't plugged in. Or on, rather. I actually don't always plug those in. Fair.
She doesn't live here, and when she's here, she's always really busy, always on the phone.
I prefer to, otherwise I get fixated on the number. Well, of course, that's not a door. Why did I think it was? Report to Mr. Fernsby. Dimension stamp, okay. Oh, blend in 2 different spots on this. I like that. Be a bodyguard and lean against the desk. Shit, where does Buddy go? I mean, his brother.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
He kind of looks like Ray Liotta in his later years.
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr.
Which makes his voice weird.
Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Fair enough. I do find it interesting that even when he was speaking, they put headache in question marks. Thank you! I've never been here before. Poison the fucking cakes. Yes, let's get out of here. Gregory. No, that was Gregory. I guess it was Edward I'm looking for. Oh, I need a more private spot.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
Oh.
Like hugs and encouragement. Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved that help had finally arrived. But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise. Oh no, that won't go. You'll just think I remember this because I'm weak.
I'm going to sleep real well after this job. Like, even Dino Bosco is going to give me more stress than that. I Need a private room, like a bathroom or something, to drop this thing in, because otherwise I could get in trouble when I pick up the cane again. And I kind of want to steal it. Staff toilet. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't even notice that door. How embarrassing. That pipe. Interesting. Disguise as mansion guard, and I could use that. Yes, yes, yes. Well, not just run around, but... I guess this level doesn't have any security cameras just because of how old this place is. You know, I can't help but notice that literally all of the heads and antlers and such on the wall all come from prey animals. Which I suppose is their way of saying that Alexa Carlisle, who there was a portrait of carrying a shotgun somewhere in the house. I would say that, yeah, Alexa Carlisle is a predator. Ruthless. He's currently busy, so okay.
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar.
Quite the poet. But you're right. It's beautiful.
Well, I could listen all day. He pours emotion into that instrument.
You and me both.
Hello, friend.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years?
Jesus.
His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Alibi confirmed. Yeah. It looks like the only... Yeah, the butler just doesn't have an alibi. He admits that. But, Emma... Gee, I guess Edward and Gregory confirmed each other. But I got rid of the cane for a moment so that I can take a picture. Because something on the table is scannable.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again.
Speech
Edward.
scanned. Oh, I see. Edward's speech. Edward Carlisle's notes of the eulogy he is writing for his mother's pretend funeral. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note.
No, I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can, really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone. But well, the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
I know, it all sounds so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry, I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
That poor man. Gregory saying he's enjoying the show made me just a little bit happy that his wife is going to turn out to be the murderer. Fuse. Wait, I can carry that? How the fuck does that make any sense? A large fuse cell that looks like it fits in standard fuse boxes. I thought you might be able to bludgeon people with it, but no. Bet I can bludgeon people with that car battery, though. Take the screwdriver. Where's that bathroom?
He plays the strings of my heart with that piano. I can feel the hair on my neck stand. You have a way with words.
Damn it, where was the staff bathroom? There. Staff toilet. Very subtle. Is that an urn sitting in front of that painting? Let's not think about that too hard. I did, however, get seriously distracted by Alexa's comment early on that... Oh, been mopping out here, okay. Alexa's comment early on that she wishes she could reach out to all the other Carlisles through time so that they could unite their power. Was ist das? Oh, yes, I see. Anything else? Some photos I can take in the sitting room. Oh. Right. The map on that screen does not rotate. Was it here? Ah. There's no point of standing. Oh. Well. Shit.
He plays the strings of my heart with that piano. I can feel the hair on my neck.
No, not the pistol, man. What, this picture? Painting scanned. Portrait of Montgomery Carlisle. A portrait of Montgomery Carlisle, Madame Carlisle's late older brother, located in the sitting room. So they threw him off the balcony the same way that that rock star did with his girlfriend after he found out she was pregnant. Pieces of human garbage. This is on the outside.
I suppose you'll need a new name for your afterlife. How about Rosamund Ridge? Or or Belinda Braveheart. I like that last one.
Alexa does not dignify that with a response, and neither would I. I was just looking in the wrong area. That's a palm tree, isn't it? That thing? No. Is that like on another floor? No. Why is that not? It does look outside. There's another one in the trophy room just over there. Oh.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon.
Ah, the diary.
And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Oh. Right, yes.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Apparently not. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a trophy room, alright. A fucking monkey, really? Some birds that could live here. A zebra head. A warthog. More birds. A stuffed peacock. The biggest monarch butterfly I have ever seen. Something on this table. Oh. Paperwork scanned. Oops. Fuck. I see. Documents on the Carlisle's assets. Documents gathered by Rebecca on recent movements of assets belonging to the media branch of the Carlisle Holdings. They show a number of unauthorized movements of funds and privileges. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I did walk in here earlier. Made those birds upset. A Maori paddle. Huh. Perhaps they shot a man. Ah, footprints. Fuck. Footprints on terrace. Footprints found on the terrace behind the sitting room, matching the shoes and prints found in Emma and Gregory's room. Well, not the high-heeled shoes, but you know. Alright, that should be enough, unless I can find Patrick, wherever the fuck he is. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode. Oh.
Father had died in a car accident. You took in the information and then asked us all to wait because you had an important call you'd need to take. I remember how the officers were stunned by your strength and focus, I'm sure. And I have always strived for that sort of control in difficult situations. I've never even come close. I'll never understand how you do it. Yes, I lost a father that day, but I gained a role model of such high standards that it has impacted every facet of my existence ever since. No, she'll say it's all about me. She hates that.
Oh, dear. Yes. I'll see you on the next episode of How to Hit a Man when we wrap this investigation up.
About Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlisle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory put a stop to that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behaviour without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
Yes. See you next time, guys. Later.